maybe 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
And
I could have been a model years ago.
You don't have to wear shoes. You don't have to wear
I've just
shoes.
put them on, it's a bit chilly.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't have to wear shoes, bro.
What the hell is this?
Hey Ben, it's up to you, pal.
What?
Have you got shoes on?
Colours here?
Yeah.
Right.
Darren Moore.
Right.
Vote Brexit. Marches with the EDL.
All I'm saying
Darren
is...
Moore?
Yeah, fuck
What's
that
going on
It
here?
doesn't make sense.
What's going on?
So,
Darren-
do you remember when me
Oh, yeah.
and you and Sean Sawyers went to the West Brom Arsenal?
We did, man.
Jesus.
Mate, that was class. That.
You weren't at Arsenal?
Nah, it was at West Brom, but we
Yeah.
won on penalties.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nicholas
What
Bentner.
game? What
yeah.
game was that?
That was years ago.
That was like League Cup. It was League Cup.
That is-
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't even fucking remember that game.
Yeah,
It was
that's good, man.
decent now. It was
That was
alright.
jokes.
Yeah, it was
You
good.
know we're going to talk about the fact that Villa beat Liverpool 7-2.
Hey,
God,
please
man.
do.
Mate,
Mate, please
2 years
do.
ago.
go on, man.
I mean, it was fucking 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but
Please
still,
do.
get over it, man.
It's
You
a
know what I mean?
Premier League record.
I actually thought it was a joke. I thought someone had like
You know,
hacked the
but-
system.
As a Villa fan, when we were 6-2 up, did you think that we were going to bottle it?
I was thinking of
I-
one. I was like,
I genuinely thought that we were going to throw it away.
when Salah scored second half, I was like, that's it. I was like,
Yeah.
we'll fuck it up now. And I was
I
like,
genuinely thought we were going to throw it away when we had like 6 past them.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had words.
Nah,
get
4-1
through.
you can, but not.
But when
6-2.
Grealish chipped Adrian. No, you know what? Sorry, it's Adrian. You know what's Adrian? He's like, he's not good enough to be called Adrian.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's
I know.
Adrian.
He was.
He doesn't
he was
deserve the
he was-
accent.
he
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
a
no
good
accent,
cup keeper
yeah.
at West Ham. That was it. That was about
Mate,
it.
no. He was
Yeah.
the star of West Ham.
He
And
was-
he's got like that.
Yeah, but they've signed
Shit.
Fabianski.
But
He
he's
was
like,
gone.
his
He
form
was
was
out the
like
window.
this, like, and now
I
he's
mean,
like
he played that one game for West Ham where it was against Man U in the cup. It was like their last game at Upton Park, and
Yeah,
they like pulled off like
yeah.
penalty shot and then scored a penalty
He
himself.
was good.
And not people see him as a
Yeah.
legend from
No,
He's
he's
Man
like,
United.
what's the Carriers?
Good
Is it-
grief.
Oh,
yeah.
mate.
Who-
He's not the opposite of Carriers.
You know what's weird with
Nah.
keepers?
Who's
Oh,
the
the one
Liverpool
from
keeper?
Liverpool.
What's the Liverpool keeper that had an absolute
Carriers?
mess?
Carriers,
in the
Carriers,
Champions
In the
League.
Champions
Yeah,
League, where
yeah,
like,
yeah.
just, like pass
I
the
think
ball
that's
to
the same
Benzema.
thing that happened to him, and then they just fuck him off, and then
Carriers
Yeah,
never
yeah,
looked
yeah.
at as a good player though. Like,
Younger
no one
than
ever went,
Adrian.
Carriers is a good keeper.
Carrius was tipped to do big things,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he still is.
Is he?
Yeah, he's still is,
He's
man.
in like a Turkish league now,
He's
isn't
20,
he?
he's
Yeah.
not old.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's like he has probably
I thought that
peaking.
everyone fucked him off.
Too
after
much
that.
ponytail for me.
Yeah, he's like he's too like
He
Love
looks like
Island.
should be like
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
He's
doesn't
like-
he?
he's too Love Island.
100%.
Like, shave the hair, be a skinhead, be a hard bastard.
Yeah.
Like, you're a goalkeeper, fuck's sake, not a model.
Go out, catch the ball.
There you go.
Get in there.
Elbows
Get in
and
there.
cuts.
Have you ever watched Roy Keane's on YouTube Best Bits? I watched like 4 different ones of them, and they're just like,
You know, a lot of people like who do interviews and like vlogs and all that now say that Roy Keane was the nicest person you'll ever meet.
Really?
Apparently, he wasn't like a dickhead.
Really? No. It's
yeah, say, but he's fine. But like, if you drop standards,
Oh yeah,
he's on you. Like
he's old
Chris
school.
Eagles bought like a Range Rover or something. Like he's like, I spent like one game. He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You made one.
Did
game.
you see when we stayed up?
Oh,
See the video?
Yeah,
Like,
I love that.
John
That's
McGinn
the
like a
example
gamble,
where
he's just
when he
like-
says, like,
What have you done?
yeah, I rate that.
Like, what have you done?
Where's the hints of it?
Who is that? John McGinn?
John, you know when we stayed up in it,
I did
West
think he
Ham,
was being a bit of a moody bastard.
like everyone was celebrating. John McGinn like a
He
forward
was
roll,
sat from
Yeah.
and everyone was going mad. And Roy Keane was just
No,
like,
right? That, I
what are you
love
doing?
it.
Like,
Yeah.
you haven't won
I was a
anything.
bit like,
Managed to stay at well done.
Yeah, just
let someone be happy.
And he's
okay.
like, imagine if they win something. Like, it would be like,
yeah.
What is that? He's got like 4 daughters. What
Yeah.
is he like to them? Like, oh, makeup. What for you?
get back upstairs and take that off now. That's what he'd be like.
What's
What
that going
four
to do?
doors
You
and one
fucking
done?
ugly. What are you doing?
4 daughters and 1 son. But he's like, just,
Remember that tackle on that player he did? For,
you know why?
didn't he do it to him first?
No,
Or he,
no.
like,
So
he did someone?
basically, year before, Roy Keane did his cruciate on the pitch, and that player laughed at him.
Oh
He was
yeah,
like, I'll wait for you.
yeah.
And he waited a year. They were friendly looking at
I remember in PE.
Haaland's father.
We did
Really?
it. Oh
Haaland,
yeah, yeah.
Dortmund's dad.
No, it
career.
wasn't. It was his
Rooney's
dad.
career.
Dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Eric,
Eric Arlen's
Rooney's
dad.
career.
Yeah,
He, he got forced
crazy.
to retire. Didn't he get forced to retire?
he was 3-0 against Man City at home. The derby, batting him. 70th minute. Right,
It
there
wasn't.
you
It
are.
wasn't even a
2
tackle where it
legs.
was just like, oh, I don't know.
Hey, Mike
He
did that
tackled him
week
there.
in Wake Up, bro.
That's
but-
Like, imagine having a stud
Yeah.
there,
And
man.
It looks. It's one of the worst films.
Did he break his leg?
Yeah, Joe.
His legs like this.
We need to get this up.
Can you break someone's leg if you just fully go for it?
Yeah,
of course
Joe,
you
it's
can.
bone. It's not like not
I'm
tight.
surprised there's not more.
If their
broken
legs in the
legs.
ground, you can 100%.
You know what else is over?
snap straight
Joe,
away.
your legs in the ground. You're not like in the
Yeah,
air. You're
yeah.
get away with it.
Yeah,
Bruise.
yeah,
It's in the ground.
Yeah,
I remember.
He broke it and walked off. Didn't even tell him what reference.
100%.
I'm surprised there's not more broken legs though, innit? If it's that like sort
But
of.
no one jumps me there like this high.
Yeah,
angle.
like Roy
Is
Keane-
that
Roy
right?
Did
Keane
they-
went out to
did
hurt
you-
him.
Did you lot play like Sunday League? and that?
Yeah.
Was there a lot
I
of
played
stuff
in goal,
like
man. I loved it.
I
all.
put my
Was there
legs
fights
in
and that and like all
I-
that sort of stuff?
I had.
I don't know, man.
Hang on.
I mean, if you
I
play
got-
for Sutton United at that point in time, then there's probably
Yeah.
going to be fights. You had the likes of,
Joe,
Yeah.
like, that team was up for a fight. And they got scared.
basically, we were 14, and you know, like that age, testosterone's coming up.
Your balls are dropping.
Everyone's getting more and more gas. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, anyway, we're playing top of the league clash. We're at top. Where's top? We're at home playing Chelmsley Wood. Chelmsley Wood, right? They were 1-0 up to the 80th minute. Their like centre half is a skinhead, 14. Make it we will. Oh, we had a striker from Uzbekistan called Haldum.
What team?
We were
Sutton Town?
Yeah, good Haldum.
I weren't playing them.
No. How we 14. Haddam was our age. Uzbekistan. No one knew what age he was. He's 5, he's halves.
Royce.
Road man.
Oh,
Get to the 80th minute.
I would reckon he was.
17. 16. Anyway, you know what I thought? He's strong. Built like an ox. Anyway, 8 minutes. We score 1-1. We're gassed. We end up winning 5-1. End the game.
What? After 80 minutes?
Yeah, we back in the end. Anyway, their centre half loses it, goes into him, pushes him by the touchline with the parents.
What? How?
He picks up a stick, the centre half does. He's a skinhead. I'm thinking, oh my god, he's set to go, mate. Stick with thorns in it, swinging for him. The parents are involved, kicking up the parents.
Jesus Christ.
We all separate, changing rooms like this. 1-0, hey, see it up. That's it. But like, it was next game home away, Chelsea were away.
What did
Police were there.
Oh, no.
Howden, he just like got pulled
Harlem
away.
then turned out to be Khabib.
Harlem went there.
He was pulled away. He was
10
pulled
years
away.
later.
The police took us into the stadium. That's how what under 14s football.
That's mad.
So like, that's my only story of.
I always remember when
That's
I
scary.
played for Sutton Town as well, when we was there, it was like 16s, and it was like 16.
Yeah.
And we played a team, it was like a cup game, and it was a team from like Aston way. I'm not even joking. Like I'm not even like exaggerating. They had to bring their striker on the for the second half because he was on tag. Because he couldn't run into the other half of the pitch because he'd go off. Yeah. So they brought him on in the second half because he would go off in that half. I swear to God,
What the
man.
hell?
Do you remember?
And he was massive as
I
well.
won't say his name, Malin, but do you remember the riots?
Oh,
There's a player for that team you mentioned then, who he was in the riots. He came to training after during the riots were on. He goes, "Oh, I've just been to like Sports World, JJB. You know what's mad? I need shin pants."
What? You know what?
Remember
That team, honestly,
Yeah,
that team was City United.
What do you mean? Like
He was like,
We were like a
"How much shin
force, you
pants?"
know.
what would
I was in goal.
Did you not take shin pads?
He's been to like Sports World. He'd been in there,
And they didn't have it?
Went to like JJB.
Didn't have his
whatever.
soles, man.
He didn't rob shin pads, and we were screaming.
Honestly.
Like, oh, yeah, man. And what's mad? He went jail after for something else.
What?
He went jail years
I know who you mean.
Yeah,
now.
I would say his name. I think he's that now, but like he was.
Yeah, I know
Why
who
you
he is. I know
why
who
you
he is.
said that? You went down something else.
But yeah, people.
Honestly, that team, that Sutton United team, we were like under 14s, under 15s.
Sick.
Like, it was scary to actually like play for them.
People were going mad, and now they're all fine. But like lads, for a few years.
At that point, like, they were like, "I'll fucking kill you if you like stamp on me," and I'm like in goal, just fucking. Right.
And I was like, I remember seeing this. And I was like, this is what's scared.
Like, you know what else was
If
tapped?
you would say, do you know what I mean?
Our school rugby
Yeah,
team.
for sure.
How?
Mate, our school rugby team, I remember every game I played got abandoned for school.
What?
Honestly.
What age were you? What age?
You had
Okay.
quite big people.
We didn't have a lot of big men. Like we just had
Yeah,
like
yeah.
skinny, tall
To
guys.
put-
Like,
for any
Stuart
school,
Ball would have probably
for
been
any
good.
school,
that's the only geezer.
for any
like-
school to be good at rugby, one you have to be a private or grammar school. Needs to have kids that they all train because they train every other week.
Yeah, like,
No, but surely not.
No. They train every other week.
they're like
It's a
it's like a
serious
profession.
No, but like when you're in like year 7,
Joe,
year 10.
Joe.
Is that
They train
is it
every
fine?
day of the week.
Arsenal didn't even have a football team, man. We weren't allowed.
Yeah.
They're all thick, ain't it? They're all like thick.
No,
like,
no.
As in like
Yeah,
They're big men.
yeah.
Like, they're
3
men at
Cs.
15.
Yeah,
Three
yeah,
Cs.
yeah. 3 Cs.
Basically,
Cs.
if you look at
Like,
in
thick
the
boys,
they're all
England,
thick
like,
boys.
the England rugby
Sick with a
team,
P.
the England rugby team,
Definitely.
the England rugby team, every single player went to private school.
Mm.
No one went to grammar. But
Yeah, it's
everyone went
crazy,
to
isn't
school. Even like, like people come over. They'll even get come over the country and start here.
Yeah,
Like,
but
15.
that's down to the whole thing where it's like rugby's played by posh boys and watched by thugs, and then it's
Yeah.
like
No.
football's played
No,
by
no,
thugs
no.
and watched by.
That's
No,
it's
wait,
wrong.
wait, wait.
All wrong. It's all wrong.
You know what I'm on about. You know what I'm on
Rugby's
about.
played by thugs.
Yes.
But what? But played. No, sorry. Start again.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
It's
It's
hard,
hard.
it's
Come
hard.
on,
Basically,
it's
it's
hard,
posh.
Yeah.
It's the
Rugby
opposite to what it should
hooligans.
be.
No. Rugby's played by rugby's played by hooligans. But watched by posh people.
That's what I said.
That's what
I
they just said they went to private school. Oh my god.
Ah.
But they play like.
No, that's the worst quote I've ever
Wait,
heard.
wait, no.
Right,
There is a
find
quote.
the
There is a quote.
quote.
There is a quote.
Right.
There is a quote.
But you know, that's why I think, like, why isn't India won the World Cup?
Why is someone messaging me?
Why would
Because
they?
would they play cricket?
they got so many
Cricket,
people. Do you
cricket.
think it'd be good at
Cricket.
football?
Cricket.
Yeah,
they
but
would.
we're good at
Mate,
cricket.
mate. Have you not? Do you know about Indian cricket?
We're better than
No,
India
no.
at cricket.
Do you
though.
know about Indian cricket? It's their main sport.
Like here?
It's their main sport.
Yeah. But football's our main sport. We
Yeah,
still
but
decent
like,
tennis.
yeah, but like, Joe, have you not watched them like the culture around Indian cricket?
Here we go. Football
Not
is a
really.
game for gentlemen, played by hooligans, and rugby is a game for hooligans, played by gentlemen.
I like
Oh.
that a little bit, maybe.
That's
That's a lot,
pretty. It
so-
makes
Is
it
rugby,
makes
is
sense.
rugby a hooligan's game? Maybe.
No, you
Yeah,
run
but
into
you just got to be a
space.
hard bastard to
Yeah.
fucking play it. And then you
I
got
can
to
see
like,
that.
go in there with expecting a fucking broken arm.
Yeah.
Be like, I'll play on. I
Yeah.
ain't bothered.
I playing rugby, I broke my leg, and I was like, this
Oh
is
mate, that was one of the worst
pain.
things I've ever fucking
What,
seen.
him breaking his leg?
Bro, he broke, what was it, your femur? or
It's
something?
going here.
You broke your femur.
Bro,
Not
Really?
badly, but like it was enough to be like.
That's
absolutely
not.
shocking
You
pain.
can die breaking
What
your
happened?
femur.
Can you?
Yeah, because of the amount of blood. that
and
goes
you like
through
your
it.
biggest bone?
Really?
Yeah, bro,
Your
You
main
can't.
artery goes through your femur.
Oh shit.
mate, it was fucking horrible.
What happened?
My so I'm stood like this. You're coming towards me. You're a small fat kid,
Yeah.
and
I've
literally,
been there.
Luke played
How old are you at this point?
14, like 15.
No,
How tall are you? Like,
I'm so tall, my age.
Like-
5'8", that's 5'8".
5 and 10.
oh, okay.
That's
Anyway, he comes towards me, and Luke Fleming pushes this prop, the fat kid. I'm like that,
that his
and
name?
he falls on me there. I've been like that already.
Oh yeah.
So I went, got to go home. It was like, it's that swollen up already, mate. Go home and come back on like Thursday. This is on Saturday morning. Come back Thursday. Come back Thursday. I'm like, I've been at home. I can't bath.
Yeah.
I can't do anything on my own. Mum, I'm like, Mum, big night in the toilet. Get me out of bed. Get me out of bed. I was a paraplegic.
I remember, man.
It was awful. And then get to Thursday, like, gave me a scan, big scan. They were like, oh, we're not sure. Oh, actually, hang on. He's broke his leg. Look there. There's a massive gap. Like that much.
That's someone
Yeah,
walking by.
cast him up. Give him a massive cast from here.
I remember,
end
yeah, I
of
remember the
toe.
cash, man.
I was like,
Is it big?
how about that?
Mate, it's
To
huge.
there.
You know,
To
like
there.
a normal cash and you break your arm.
Oh.
Imagine the full length. of
Joe,
your leg,
from
man.
here
Mate,
to there.
Oh,
Shit,
I know.
I know his fucking face. He had like one of them
That-
gurning
Mate,
chins.
just strawberry, bro.
Mate, you're so hairy, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm not that hairy, bro.
Mate, you're a hairy guy.
Nah, I'm actually not that
You did
hairy.
hair was like 12.
I had a beard when I was like 14.
I'm 25 and I've nothing here still.
So I had a beard.
Mate, you care.
I was
Did you
gonna
ever
go-
get a beard transplant?
Nah, I'm booked on to get a hair transplant though.
Wait,
Like,
which
Are you?
one? Which one?
What?
like Turkey.
I'm gonna get one.
Swear,
Look,
man.
what?
I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
Swear down.
Swear, I'm booked on.
I'm gonna get one.
So go.
Rowan.
I feel like I need
2
one.
years.
Yeah,
I
what
feel
do you
like-
think?
Nah,
I feel like I need
Body
one.
That's why I was
positivity.
back.
Vale, what do you think?
This is the greatest segue.
Mine.
Hang on.
Nah, no man. Mine's bare, like thin.
You going for it now, mate?
But
You
Joe,
don't-
they
Nah,
do-
nah,
they do a
you
great
don't-
job.
I'm like,
Is it the one on Instagram? The one that's got like a couple of million followers or something?
nah, don't go for them, man.
Hang on.
Reviews are
Let's get
written
let's get into this now then. Right. Go on about your
Go on.
Yeah, so
I'm fully interested in like
Nah,
this
like,
stuff, man.
I lost the front of my hair through stress, innit? Like 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
So I've always been conscious about my hair anyway. And in general, I've always been stressed. Like, I don't know why I get stressed. I just get stressed. I think like, I just get
For you, was it you noticed it slowly going back, or like what?
No, it happened. It happened all at once. I noticed that I was getting stressed, and I'd like scratch my head and I'd have like a clump of fucking hair in my hand.
Oh really?
So yeah, man, it got like that bad.
Mm.
And then I was just like, I've just been looking, and I know a few people take the piss, and I'm not. I don't care to the point where they take the piss,
Yeah.
but to the point where I don't want to be taking the piss out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've looked online, like, I haven't paid for any of the transplants or anything, but I've been put on like a waiting list of like 150 to 200 people. Where
Turkey.
Nah, it could be anywhere, but it's not. It's like it could be over the UK or it could be Turkey, worst case scenario, but it goes through them 150 people.
How do I decide which like surgery it's at, or like?
It just depends
Who said first?
who's come up first and what clients here, what clients there, sort of thing. And then it goes from there. Like it could be at least another 2 years until it happens.
Oh really?
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's one of them. So I've tried everything. I've tried absolutely fucking everything. I've tried hair thickening gel, like to the point now where when I go to the gym, because obviously I sweat that much when I spar or punch or whatever.
Yeah.
I have to like do my hair when I go to the gym because if I have to put like hair thickening gel in, hairspray, loads, because I know when I start sweating, my hair goes all thin and I know someone's gonna say something. That's what it's like, man, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, I'm here to fucking train for fuck's sake. I'm not here to be have the piss taken out of me.
Yeah.
So like I'm on like some spray, some tablets, like the minute. And to be fair, I've been on them for like 2 weeks now, something like that.
And which one is it?
Minoxidil.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
yeah, a lot. It's a spray that
Not
you use.
sponsor.
There you go, new man. There you go.
Over here, fantastic.
So it's a spray.
Could
It's a
be.
spray
Not
you use.
Fly us out, bro. We'll do a vlog.
Not
It-
sponsored.
Give it to Turkey, man. Give me a transplant.
I'll get a fucking mullet, bro.
So yeah, it's a spray. I do.
But like, mate, I'm not, honestly, loads of people do it, and like even Theo Von, I don't know if you've ever seen. The guy's got so much hair. He had a hair transplant.
Yeah,
Like
it's mad.
everyone,
It's something
so
I
many
think
people
you
have
don't,
it.
you don't like.
So many
You don't
people.
think about until it's like
Yeah.
yourself.
Like if I got.
So
to
I'd
the
never
point-
look at you and be like, think about your hair. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas.
Like, whereas me,
So-
because if it happened naturally, I wouldn't be as bothered. But because I got stressed and it happened, I'm not constantly thinking about it.
That can't. Yeah. That can't
You know what I
be
mean?
different,
Like
though.
it's constant. That's why I always wear hats. Like if I just can't be asked, like tonight I wore a hat because I can't be asked to do anything with my hair.
Yeah.
Whereas normally if I went out on the piss or went out with my mates or went out with my missus, I'd make an effort of trying to do my hair. Like I've got like powder that is the same colour as my hair,
Yeah.
and it thickens your hair straight away.
Yeah.
And it just makes like a perfect direct hairline. You know, I'm not gonna do that until I'm fucking like
No, of
naturally
course not.
bald. You know what I mean? Like
I think
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
natural step to do. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
like I said to you, like my family, it runs in my family. Like, just for receding hairline, not baldness. or
What
anything
age
like that.
did they lose their hair? What age?
So like, my dad's still got his hair,
Yeah.
but like it's receding bare. So
Oh,
like,
since we're 50.
no. So my dad's probably like 58, and he's
Yeah.
kind of like back here, and he's still got like a lot of it, but it's thin. But like he's still got it.
Yeah.
But like my brother, he lives in America. He's got like he's got receding hairline. My other brother's got receding hairline, so I can see it there. So for me, it's just like this part here, and I can.
Yeah. If you worry about it as well, if you think about it in your head, you look in the mirror and you be like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? There's so many things you can look at and be like, fuck.
Oh,
For me,
stress,
the
man.
most
Think about
important thing is my haircut, like my hairstyle,
Yeah.
how I want to look.
Yeah.
So like, I have to have that good hair.
I
So
think
like, I feel at some point I need it.
back in the
Yeah,
day for me
yeah,
as well, I always used to have like longish hair. Like I got to the
Yeah,
point where I could
yeah,
like have a top knot sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Oh
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what, I could act like I've had like a fight with my hair plaited.
Yeah.
Like it was that long.
Yeah.
Where now
Yeah,
I'm like
Yeah.
fuck, like, I'm now at the point now where I need to have like a haircut that
Yeah.
The thing is,
stops me from looking bald.
Yeah.
for lads, it's a weird one because it's because obviously how lads are in terms of banter. Obviously, you were saying then about go training. And
Yeah.
People pick up on it, and obviously, if you're a girl, it's not going to mention kind of thing. You go in
Yeah.
like grey or whatever.
Yeah.
But for lads are ruthless, and they don't even think they're doing it. Like I'll go at people for things. I'll never ever bring up to someone about their hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Unless I hate you for some whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's very, very rarely. So like, I would never be like, oh mate, your hair's going, because it's nothing you think
Yeah.
about. Obviously now we're lucky that we can get surgery and stuff.
Yeah.
But people, it's not obviously it's that. But if you look when it comes to like girls sector, they're like noses done. I know like 4 girls that had their nose
It's
done.
not the equivalent of girls wearing makeup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course it is.
yeah.
It's like, that's like our makeup. To a
And
extent.
also, it's not like, if you're having like a nose job, like you're not MJ, are you? If you're like Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
whole fucking face done, then mate, you're a freak. This is just your hair. You're adding to yourself.
The amount of guys that get it done these days, it's so common. It's
Mate,
ridiculous.
Footballers,
Like,
sports,
it really
celebrities,
is.
celebrities.
Yeah.
Lewis Hamilton was bold last
Bro,
2 years ago.
David
He
Beckham.
has.
David Beckham's had it done. I promise you he has.
He might-
Recently,
yeah,
this year.
Yeah, I'm
He had it
surprised.
done this year.
He's mid 40s.
Bro, Barry
did.
will.
Beck's in 45.
So many of them, mate. So many.
Lewis Hamilton was going bold 2 years ago. He has plaits.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Oh, he's got
Yeah.
full on dreadlocks, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full on, like thick hair than mine. Right. Him, Rooney.
Bro,
Lingard,
Rooney was bad, man.
Yeah.
Rooney
What's
was
it,
there.
Conte?
Mate.
Bro.
Conte had a lot.
He had like,
Oh, yeah.
he was bald at like
Did you see what?
14,
In 20s.
and then he had like
Who
dreadlocks.
did
at, like,
Juventus play? And someone was like, I think it was like Seville or whatever.
Yeah, Banega.
And he was going, you bold fuck or something.
Yeah.
He was going, like, I was
Yeah,
expecting to,
yeah.
like, he pulled his hair and he was like, I was expecting that to come off.
Yeah.
But I think with Conte when he was at our age was literally like he had hair there.
Yeah, he
and
looked-
nothing.
looked
And the hair there.
terrible.
He was bold, and now he's
Yeah,
mid
yeah,
40s.
yeah.
He's like come over. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
full on hair.
Hair you can just get it though, do you know what I mean? You can like a transplant. You don't have. I'd never worry about hair.
Here's another one.
If my whole
The only
head
thing that
fell
matters
out,
for a hair transplant is the back of your head.
You
Like
get
that's
it
the
back.
only part.
what like you
Sure.
can get it back though. And
This always grows.
or like you can just get
And
some
then-
fake
Yeah.
hair, bro.
Hang on.
Right.
This
Too
always grows. So get it out of here and put it to there.
Yeah.
So you always have it there.
Yeah.
It's just what to you.
I've always
Yeah.
had fine hair, like always, but I've always had a lot of it.
Yeah.
Whereas
Like, you
now,
got big hair.
like,
Have you got good hair at the back?
yeah, like, like,
That's all you need, man.
that's it.
That's all you need.
I've always had fine hair. Like, I go to the barbers, and they're like, "Your hair was so easy to cut then," because literally they'd go like that, and it'd be like done straight away.
Yeah.
Because they know how fine it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference between fine and thin. Like, if you're thin, it's because you're going bald.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, fine.
If they
Fine.
say like, oh, they put your head for your hair. They say I got thick hair, you know.
Like, fine hair means you've got a lot of it, but it's I don't know. It semi looks transparent. You know what I mean? Like, whereas me, I've got very very fine hair,
The thing is though,
so it makes it look like I'm going.
we do
old
forget
very
this
quick.
though.
You're a big
We're
beard,
mid.
don't you?
Like, we are mid 20s. Well, we're not like 18 anymore.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
this will happen to people.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing about it. Obviously, like
Scary.
look at your dads and granddads. It's
Yeah.
usually off that.
You know what's
Usually
weird though?
100%.
Hair loss comes from your mum's side of your family.
Does it?
Swear to God, comes from your mum's side of the family.
I thought it was a dad's
Nah,
side.
your mum's side of the family.
Really?
My
Jeez.
dad's hairline, he's got one of them like mad fucking V like hairline, like a Gerard thing.
Yeah,
When
like a
it
vampire.
starts there.
Like a vampire kind of.
Yeah, like he's got
Like,
a full set of hair.
Michael Schofield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where my mum and my grandma, like my mum's mum, like their hair is long, but it's fine as fuck. It comes to your mum. Honestly, it comes to your mum's side. When I went to the doctors about it all, I was like, I made a point of like, I'm going to the gym. I get bullied. I don't like this happens. I really, I was bullshitting. I just wanted some like fucking
Yeah, of course.
like a
yeah,
transplant
yeah.
or something. See what I could
Yeah.
get. It was like it comes to your mum's side of the family.
That's so weird though, because like
It's
honestly,
weird, isn't
my dad's side of the family all have the same hairline.
Yeah.
And we always say it's the tip of hairline because we all have the same hairline,
Yeah.
and it will run throughout our height.
That
Like,
could run, bro. That should be.
Yeah,
you should,
I feel like
I'm gonna walk in a barber's in 10 years time, like, give me the tip of hairline.
bro, 100%, bro.
That's-
Oi.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll give you the tip of the style, no
Bro,
problem.
the people in my family have. The people in my family have like long black hair, like all down their back.
Really, like
Yeah.
hairy all over.
Yeah, the men have a similar cut too. Nah, that's-
Well, man, here's about like, does he mean as in hair on your head and also hair on your body as well? Just hair on your head, as in from what side the family comes from?
Well, my mum isn't bare hair.
No,
Really.
family, no. Have you seen I asked you a question you two might know. Well, Carl Walker.
Yeah.
Last 2 years he was like
Fuck,
fine, and out of nowhere he's
Yeah,
had
he
like
had a hair transplant.
straight line there.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
gone way back. His hair was going.
Yeah.
His was finished.
He went bald in it at one point.
Bald for a year, and
David
that.
Silva, look at David
David
Silva.
Silva. But he's not fucking
He's got one of the best hairlines
ever now.
Oh really?
It
What
was-
he was
what
bald.
I want to know is though, like, when does a hairline become good? Like, what about if someone had a hairline?
It's
like
like-
just
no,
over
it-
their eyebrows?
yeah,
Joe, where's
Is
that?
that real?
Joe, there. Just straight across.
It's not a point.
What
Yeah.
makes he's got right now?
Definition. If you're like, if you like,
Look into the camera.
if you're doing like maths and you do the line on the page, just go like that.
But what is the like mathematical best hairline you
It's,
can have?
Honestly, it's just across from where
That's
your
what it is,
peak is
but
here.
to be fair, you know what? It's probably not even about the hairline. It's about how thick or how dense your hair is, like, and what you can do. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's how you like how other people can perceive it. So, like, if I was to look at your hair and it
Yeah.
goes straight across rather than going back, even if it was still a little bit thin,
yeah.
if you still have that hairline at the front,
If it, I
People
mean,
can be
for
like,
me,
yeah,
if
it's
I
got
had
like a-
thick hair now, like
Yeah,
I've always had like a fucking like my hairline's always gone a bit up that way on this side especially.
Yeah.
yeah,
If I had thicker hair, I wouldn't give a shit about my hairline
yeah,
because I'd quiff it over.
Yeah.
And I know I can do it because when say if I get out the shower or whatever and I can flip my hair on over, I'm like that looks half decent. But I know for a fact if I style it and gel it, I look like a fucking idiot because it's just like if I'm sitting here now, my hair's all thick here and it's just fucking transparent right for the front.
I swear down.
That's what it's like, man.
But actually, like, I wouldn't even notice if someone I knew wore a hat for the whole life I'd ever met them. But I never think, like, I wonder what their hair looks like. Do you know
Well,
what I mean?
it says a lot.
I could
of
just
the
never
fact
think
that-
about it. I'm just
I
like,
suppose, if it
I
was
see them with the hat.
But
you
one
don't
second,
care,
one
do you?
second. It says a lot about loud culture in that people are like, oh, I'll wear a hat when I'm out, or always wear a hat. I'm like, mate, it's like mid-June, you know, your hat.
Yeah.
It's breaking up. Obviously, I'm like, oh yeah, it must be doing that. And that is sad because lads are like, oh, fucking hell, like, who's you? Just shut the fuck up, man.
It says a
It's
lot
not-
as well.
It's kind of peak because we
It's
always
not
take the
peak.
piss out of each other. Yeah.
But it's.
And,
I feel like
Yeah.
our kids won't do it as much because
Yeah,
obviously like, mental health kind of
Yeah.
thing. But lads still.
But I don't know, man. You know, I
Ruthless.
think that. But then I feel like, say, if like 20 years later, like children are in the playground, and someone's like, what if someone says like, your hair's fucked? Like, is that going to be like? Because
Yeah.
what I mean is like, we're so used to sort of like that sort of like harsh banter. Like, if someone comes up to me and says, your hair's fucked, I'm not going to be like, oh.
No, but no,
That's
no, no,
so
no,
much
no, I
tougher
don't mean
than
that. I
what-
don't mean that. I mean in terms of like our age, even now, people are conscious of that, how their hair looks because
Yeah.
of growing up. Even
Yeah.
like, I met a guy at 18 years old, my first job. He was 18. He was 20. He was 18. I was 18. Mate, he was bald. Like he was that there. I'm thinking, wow.
yeah.
And he was getting abused. So I was like, that's. Looking back now, I think that's not on because he must have gone on crying. It's not a joke. Like,
Yeah.
it's,
No.
it's something you can't. It's the thing about it's the first sign of you being fragile as a human. Thinking I'm not immortal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
That's why.
it's
That's
great.
why I.
Yeah.
But look, 30 years ago, as a bloke, you'd be like, fuck it, I don't care, I'm
Yeah.
involved.
But no Instagram then.
Now,
basically,
it's
Yeah.
like you judge on everything.
everything you do.
As a bloke, you judge more than
You know,
anyone.
like,
so, like,
Go on.
that's why I. I don't think I carry a fucking like a thing about me, but that's why I like going Thai box. That's why I like training because it just everything goes away.
Yeah.
yeah.
Everything's gone.
Stress release.
But I'd go to the gym and I've got people going, fuck me, what's going on with your hair? You know, and
What?
I don't go to
Fucking
gym
hell.
for that. You know what I mean? And-
Really? What about that phrase said to you?
yeah,
That phrase.
he's going, what's going on with your hair? And I'm like, mate, I've come in to train for fuck's sake.
So man, go,
What, did you used to get that
just
thing?
go, mate.
What?
Did you used to get that at the gym?
I still get it now.
Did you?
Yeah, I still get it
Mate,
now.
go some. Just genetics. Go fuck yourself.
I just burst out laughing.
I
And
told
then
him to step in the room.
yeah, like,
I feel like everyone's hair's kind of
It's-
shit
it's-
now. Like,
it's-
No,
sometimes you can, like,
but that's
have a go.
like that's that whole kind of like, oh, how can you get rid of something for their hair? Because
Yeah.
you can't solve it. You're like, if you're being fat at the gym,
yeah.
you're like, mate, sort yourself out. You're fucking types in the gym, but you're not. You're,
Yeah.
it's just
exactly.
it's how you were born.
To be fair though, like this is actually kind of a big thing for me to say to you there. Like when I lost my hair, I was at that point in my life where I was very, very, very fucked to the point where I actually attempted to kill myself 3 years ago. I swear to yeah, 3 years ago I wanted to do it because I was that low in my life because
You
of
tried to do it.
I tried attempted to jump off the M5.
Swear down.
Swear to God, I attempted to do it and I couldn't bring myself to do it in the end. I was sitting on the edge, I was going, I'm gonna fucking do it. And you know what's funny? I actually see the funny side of it now.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, I don't even know why I fucking did it,
Yeah.
looking back. But at that point, I just didn't know what to fucking do with myself. Or, like,
You didn't see like an option. to,
yeah, I
like,
was just like, I had people like, like, people are probably going to watch this and think, oh, fucking hell, I feel bad now. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad whatsoever. Like, you have your fun with it, and it's one of them things. Like, I've gone away from it, not fucking thinking, oh, he don't like me because my hair's falling out. It's me overthinking, going, why is my hair falling out?
Yeah,
why,
exactly.
why am I going thin?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like having an
So I'm
argument
saying,
with
like,
myself.
at the end of the day,
it's a
it's-
shit fucking feeling, man.
Yeah.
But it's one of them, man. Like, you know,
At the end of the day, people have got to get it done. And like, oh, do you know what I was thinking the other day? I was looking at, again, googling hair transplants and all this shit for like later down the line when I'm gonna need it, maybe in like a year or two. I don't know what's gonna happen to my hair, but like, I feel like I almost need it already. And like, I was kind of, no, I do feel
Not
like
now.
not right now. But you know what I mean.
I
Like,
get
I've
your
told you
point.
my hair history
yeah.
of my family, so like I feel
Where are you
like
going?
yeah, I got
What a bombshell?
Oh,
jeez.
there we
Oh, mate.
one of them, man.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Jeez.
What the fuck? You can't go
Oh,
on
you
that.
got-
I'll leave on a high. I'll leave on a high. That's what I'll do.
mate.
No, man, not now.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Never half an hour.
Christ.
Nah,
Half an
she's
hour.
outside, man. I've got to go.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's a window.
Did she get an invite, Joe?
Yeah,
Get her
cool.
in.
Huh?
Get her in.
Nah, she won't fucking come.
Oh.
Fuck that.
Oh.
Right, here we go.
Right, we'll have to do a part 2 soon. bro.
Yeah,
We'll do
part
a
two.
part two.
There we go.
Right.
Sweet.
Right.
Ciao, man.
Right.
Sweet.
Sweet, man.
Safe, bro.
Fucking hell.
You got
Reality. People kill themselves. Because of Instagram, Facebook, and all that shit.
Of course I did.
And like just seeing yourself day in day. I'm quite a vain person deep down, and I know that, and I'm happy with myself because I'm told how I look, and I can get through it. No,
told
no,
how I
but-
look.
No,
Told
no,
how you
look.
look.
Told how I look.
How do you look, bro?
Oh,
No, but
okay,
not
okay.
even like
Yeah,
that way.
yeah,
But I'm thinking, I often think myself, never say to them about how they look,
Yeah.
especially with their hair to their fucking face.
I think it's one of them. If you know they're conscious about it, then obviously you don't talk about
Yeah.
it. But
But-
like, if you know they don't care, or it's like they're happy to have a laugh,
And
then
you don't
you
know-
can kind
That's
of
the
have a
thing
laugh
as well.
about
Like,
it. You have to know the
It's just to
person.
know.
If you know the person, it's okay, and you know how they feel
But
about
we all
certain
know
things.
that. But we all
Like,
know that lads, girls question the hair, the makeup, the body, the arse, everything. Lads are two things: hair and can I get girls?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
hair and can I get
But
girls?
in terms of like general lads kind of ministry, that's the two things there. Like I mean, hairline, because you know we all know people who aren't best in the world. Get good haircut, confidence back on the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Just in a general sense, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if you say to a lad, oh your hair looks shit, mate, your hairline's shit. Oh, where's your hairline?
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not on, mate. It's
But
not
to go
on.
on to like the confidence thing about Manning, like I
Yeah.
was never ever going to discuss it with anyone about potentially ever getting one.
Mm.
And I was always thinking, oh, I'm just gonna if I was going to get one at any point, if I needed
Yeah.
it, I was going to keep it secret. I'll just get it done, blah blah blah.
Nah, bro.
And then that's it. But it's like at the end of the day, it's a standard thing these days.
Yeah,
like,
bro, it's so standard.
A
Like,
standard hair transplant should cost no more. Like if you want a good one, more than $5,000.
Yeah.
If you want a shit one, it's
Car.
less than $5,000.
Shit car,
Yeah.
basically.
But the thing is, it's one of them. You can pay it on like interest free. You've got all these fucking options
Yeah,
these
so-
days.
And
Like,
the-
you can
and
just
the
pay it off
thing
over.
I was saying to Joe, I said like obviously we are. Rooney was what 2011. Rooney was like I was like
Bruni
wow.
was
He
early.
looked Weetabix for about a year. His
Yeah,
hair was
yeah.
full on Weetabix.
It's still not good though.
because he lost it there and then he put it on the hair transplant and then lost it
But
there.
you know what? He had the bad hair transplant. He had the like the FUT.
Like
or,
2011.
but he had the early ones.
Bro,
He
I
had
did-
the early ones.
I'd
Some of
rather
them weren't
get,
as good.
I'd get a fresh set of teeth, you know.
Where's 10 years on?
Yeah,
Damn.
for sure.
T-
If
yeah.
I
I'd
could, I
get
would.
like Klopp and Firmino teeth.
Lads.
Firmino's
Do you like
teeth
wine?
are
Like
unreal,
straight,
bro.
like-
yeah.
Do you like wine?
Yeah, I love
I
wine.
like wine. You like wine? Right, we're 25. What are you?
20?
Right. In 10 years' time.
Oh,
We would have had-
I know my hairline's bad, but come on, bro. Jeez.
No, but like 10 years' time, we would have had probably between us all each 200 bottles of wine. Easy, right? So our teeth
Easy.
would be fucked. So,
Just get fresh
mate,
ones.
I'm like, yeah, teeth.
That's
200
what I'm saying.
I think-
But would you get the what
Veneers?
ones would
No.
you? No. So
Just
what would
clean
you?
them.
Oh,
No, I'd
just
get
one.
veneers.
Yeah, why not?
I'd get veneers easily.
I get one in all the time.
What's 200 quid?
I'd get veneers.
Bro, I get the one strips every
I
now and
want
then.
my
I
teeth.
just whack them in like.
I'd get veneers.
Take
I want my
I'd get
teeth.
veneers.
Really?
I want
I
veneers,
would.
man.
I would.
I want my strong teeth.
No, I don't care.
Fuck
I'd
it.
get veneers. Easy.
Bro, we're living in an age that, like, you know what?
At a certain age, I would.
Look, I know everyone thinks of veneers. They think of Kate Price straight away. They look at a picture and they go, "That was fucking disgusting."
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
they do.
think- I think
That's
like-
exactly what
I
you
do.
think. But it's exactly.
Just Klopp and Firmino got veneers.
But then you think of the
I
good
think so.
veneers, and
They
you
must
think
have
of,
veneers.
yeah, you think of Firmino or you think of Joey Essex, and you're like, you're banging veneers.
Have they got veneers?
Yeah, of course they have.
Definitely.
Of course they have.
Like
Joey
Firmino.
Essex thing on veneers? Of course he has, bro.
Have they?
Yes.
So Joey Essex's teeth are like grinded down to like that.
Yeah,
Why?
1,000,000%.
Who else has got veneers? Bare celebrities.
Everyone in Towie.
Really?
Ryland Clark. Everyone, bro.
Do you reckon they've all got teeth like that?
Yeah.
Probably.
They,
What-
they
what
got
is it-
stubs.
Why does it matter if your teeth are like stubs? If you got
I
veneers?
want
If
my
you've got-
natural things.
Do you know why? Because you have to like get them refreshed every like 15 years, I think.
So what? So if you do it and you ain't got pee in 15 years, you're fucked.
You're
it.
fucked, mate.
Wait,
if
is
you
it-
had paid them back in 15 years, you ain't getting no, you ain't getting no more.
Yeah.
Like, so,
Interesting,
yeah.
well, you know, with regards to like going to Turkey, having head and stuff.
Yeah.
I heard by someone I went to work. I bet you go there. Apparently, you pay like $2 to $5 grand. You get a hotel for a week. I was like, well, back up. Hotel for a week. Under the whole thing. I'll go for fun. Get my arms done to it. Right. Go wear my arms at all. I'll go for a week. So, I was like, hotel for a week.
Oh, you know you can get a beard put in.
I don't want a beard.
You don't want a beard?
I'm not arsed with hair.
Bro, I'll fucking.
I'm not arsed.
I'll get veneers.
Your
bro.
beard,
You
you
get
don't
a
need a
beard.
beard.
No, I don't want even.
Oh, we're all gonna go, yeah?
I'll
I don't
go.
want
I'll
to
go.
I'll go.
I'll get veneers, bro.
Reckon.
Apparently they go to
Teeth
Turkey
fine.
for all the
I'll probably get them
silos.
whitened as much as they can, and then like see the best dentist, and then
Which-
I give myself like 2 years to just fuck them up completely,
Yeah,
and then
Joe,
I get
mate,
veneers.
Joe. I love wine. You love wine. You like wine?
I fucking love
Yeah, but it's not all about wine.
This
Oh,
years ago,
but like,
the
bring
wine.
up
I
wine. It's like
told you
the
I had a
biggest
wine
thing.
up, bro.
Wine,
Come
mate.
on, man.
What you do? Yeah, you do. To be fair, wine will fuck on our teeth. Late 30s, early 40s, the kids are coming. Mate, I ain't asked.
No.
I'll get the teeth. I'll go to dentist and fling up to get them whitened. I'm not.
I reckon
flying
as well.
Turkey.
We've got like, I know this sounds people. I reckon we've got like 4 years
Why? Why 5?
Of
Why 30? Why 30?
looking good, man.
I don't know, man.
Because when we get to 30,
I'll go
See,
gym.
I
I'll go gym daily.
okay.
I'm running. I'm
Yeah, but
I
30
think
then,
I
you're
think
a
I
30-year-old
think
man.
you can go.
So Faye Dawson.
yeah, look at Craig Dawson, bro.
Yeah.
Aubameyang 30.
Yeah, but Aubameyang.
Now it's
Look at
35.
Yeah, look at Aubameyang.
Mara's 35.
No. Listen though. Think about the amount of like
Even
technical
Ronaldo, bro.
advancements these days. You
Go on,
don't
go on.
think? You don't think in 10 years we're gonna be able to look how we do now?
No.
You bullshitting.
1 second.
Of course we are.
1 second. You've great point. 1 second. Have you seen about them solving aging?
Yes. Wait, is this Elon Musk shit? Because I've seen
other
that.
stuff.
I've
There's
seen
that.
that. I've seen that.
There's that. And there's other stuff. So effectively, I would not even be. They will solve aging in our life. Like
Yeah,
the
for sure.
aging is it's something that can be solved.
For sure.
Also, look at Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson are fighting. They're early 50s. Their bodies are probably early men in their late 30s.
Mike Tyson has a body of a 22-year-old.
That would not happen 50 years ago.
No.
So that can happen now because of nutrients, supplements, training schedules, analysis. So where now? So look at where now. So in 10
but
years'
that's-
time, they'll be like, right, you lot can solve. That's a bit. Here's the thing. What's it called
Didn't
again?
even say anything.
What's it called when you have limbs and shit replaced? 3D printing. They're 3D
Yeah,
printing
yeah.
someone's knee.
Mm.
The knee, right? This is 2020. So in 10 years' time,
To talk about what you're talking about right now,
Yeah.
did you see the Elon Musk documentary? No, not documentary, but podcast with Joe
Rogan.
Rogan.
yeah,
When he said he's working on a chip
yeah,
that you
microchip.
microchip that you put into your brain.
Mm.
So if a man is blind, they put this chip into the brain. It reconnects the wires in your brain to help you see again. This
Yeah,
chip will, if you've got limbs that don't work, if you're disabled and you're in a wheelchair, this chip will go into your brain, rewire your brain, connect every link, and make you walk again.
That's mad.
Have you seen
That will be the way forward in the next like
Yeah.
10 to 20 years for sure.
geoengineering?
I don't know, man.
I
Yeah.
think it will.
No,
But
no,
like,
It'll
20
be for the
years-
rich.
20
Don't get me
years
wrong.
ago,
It'll be
people-
for the rich people.
20 years ago, people were like, "Oh, imagine."
No, but it'll be.
20 years
it's
is
been,
just gonna
it's
be
been
like,
done
we're
already.
just gonna have like a sick
It's been
iPhone
done
in
already.
20
It's been
years
done
time.
already.
no.
What?
I know. We've
A
had
blind person
basically, Joe.
has been able to see.
This chip thing has
Yeah.
done it. It
Nah,
has done it. It has done
hasn't,
it. It
bro.
has done it. It has
Basically,
No,
Joe,
it doesn't.
get your point. I get your point in that. In the when our parents at our age in the 60s, 70s were like, oh, but the 2000s, we'll be flying cars.
Yeah.
We'll be working 10 hours a week. All we've had is a few iPhones. We've been to space a few more
Sky.
times. We haven't gone what we should said we could have gone. However, there's a psychopath called Bezos. He's around now. So another one called Musk. He's
Yeah, but
around
where-
now. And China and India are going. So we are getting right now slightly more advances.
Yeah.
Geoengineering.
Yeah.
Geoengineering will be like, right, you can't walk because you're born like this.
Yeah.
We'll just freeze that for you, mate, and we'll just put it there. Now you're walking. Geoengineering will be like, right, people who've got no eyesight, can't hear, can't walk. That will get solved in our next 20, 30 years.
And if
that's
you
not
can't-
far away.
And if you, by the way, think about like, you know, you can't fix your hair because
That'd be
imagine they can fix if a blind person, and then they go bam,
It's true.
you can see.
another thing, Rowan, you might have seen this before. Another thing with geoengineering is this: you want a baby. Do you want it to be 6'4", maybe dark eyebrows, dark eyes, look at your dad, look at your granddad to be fair. Right, we're building this big, it also be built with big shoulders. They're using the sperm in the egg. That's geoengineering. That's fucking scary as well, mate.
That's just like, what's the point though?
But that's, I know, but like if you can
What's
say,
the point in
but hang
life,
on, no baby then is born, as of, I know I'm not advocating this, but no baby's then born with disability. So building people that are, so there's less stress or strain on the family and the state kind of thing.
Yeah, I know,
That's,
but like,
as I don't know whether it's right or wrong if you're
Yeah.
playing God's right, but that's what will happen and can happen.
I don't think it's that. I think it's being able to
Predict.
just like assist with life. Like, you know, like if you've got a child that's potentially going to be disabled for the whole of their life and you're able to correct it,
Have you two
then what's wrong with that?
Have you both watched
what's wrong with it?
Ufaru with a family in America with autistic kids?
yeah, it's peak, man.
It's hard, man. And then the woman's like, people will say to you, know, having a disabled child, autistic kid, makes you who you are.
Yeah,
And she's like, no, like we are exhausted,
yeah.
we are down. Our other two kids
That's
don't
just
see us.
that's just them. Though.
And no.
I'm not saying- I'm not saying, like,
But the narrative is this. The narrative
I
is
can't say shit on it.
no one can no one can ever be
Exactly,
that.
yeah.
But the narrative is this by on the media. I make sure you are. God's chose this for you. You're soldiering on. And this family are like, no, that's absolute. But we love our son to death.
Yeah.
Fuck me, however,
Yeah.
we have no life. Our other kids don't see us. We're tired. We're upset. We're broken.
That's true.
And that's
It makes it
different.
seem like there's no alternative.
Yeah, and this thing might solve it for someone.
Yeah.
Like,
I can see that.
and this
It's
child,
one of them where like if you even like talk about it or mention it,
It's
you
taboo.
feel like a bad person.
major taboo.
Yeah.
Major
Do you know what I
taboo.
mean? But then it's like when you think about it, like if you're allowed, I don't know, that's mad. I think so. I don't know. I'm gonna like you know how you leaving and going to France. So you like a bit shook that
Yeah.
you've left a good.
Yeah.
You leaving
Yeah.
like.
Not at all. I sound quite rude.
Bro, can we move to France with you?
We're not
What's the
living-
deal? Can me and Joe move to France with you? What's the
People
problem?
class, you're going to come out and see us.
I'd happily come out and see you.
The food alone is what I'm going.
Yeah,
seriously,
yeah,
right?
yeah. The
But,
food's like French food, Italian food, whatever food. It's better than English food.
The food,
Anything,
Italian, French
anywhere.
food.
Yeah.
See that Molly May said something the other day, like Italian food.
No, what did she
Like,
say?
Molly
bro?
May-
She was like, "Oh, I fucking hate Italian food," but I was like, "Fair enough." You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
everyone
what
was
about
slagging her,
experience?
being like,
What my experience?
everyone was just like being like, "Oh, how like fucking uncultured." But
Molly
I was
May-
like, bro, like,
She's a fucking.
she went to Italy. She didn't like the fucking food.
one
like-
meal.
Yeah, but so what, man? Do you know what I mean?
From what I know of her.
Let her have an opinion.
Idiot.
Joe,
No,
Joe.
no.
She's, I'll say she's
Joe,
21
do you
years
like
old.
pizza?
What pizza?
Do you like pizza?
Yeah, pizza.
She likes pasta.
Yeah, that's.
Ah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though. But she might have had shit pasta. She might have had shit pizza.
Go to another place.
Here's the
Have
thing.
another
Here's
go.
the thing. She's
Do you know what it's like? Do you know
I
what
agree,
it's like? Do you know what
I
it's like?
agree,
Do you know what it's like?
But
Going
she's-
to like
Yeah, true. I agree.
going to one steak place and going, fucking hell, that was shit. That was. Never eating steak again.
Mate, she's 21 years old. 21,
Yeah, to be
21,
fair,
21
probably.
years old.
I just thought it was harsh that people like having to go at her. I was like,
Mate,
you
it's
know what,
Twitter.
man?
Why put it on Twitter? If I-
Twitter is the worst place
worst
to
place
post
in
an
the world.
opinion.
Yeah.
I
exactly.
hate Twitter, man. So
Awful.
much.
It's so
It's
toxic.
So,
It's
yeah,
full
it
of-
is. It's
it's full
so
of horrible
toxic. It is
people.
toxic.
It's full of weirdos, man. Everyone's a fucking weirdo.
I never enjoy the comments.
Football Twitter is the worst.
It's
full of
the
freaks.
worst.
It's full of
Oh
fucking
my
weirdos
god.
that like have like fucking.
I don't know what
Giroud
it's
is their
like
fucking
I don't know what it's
photo.
like for West Brom Twitter. I don't know what it's like. I know a little bit what it's like for Villa Twitter, but like
West Brom
Arsenal Twitter,
West Brom
and
Twitter's
Man U
alright, to be fair.
Twitter
West Brom
is-
Twitter's alright.
But you have foreign fans.
Bro.
But you have people that are like literally will have like fucking like Lacazette as their profile.
Yeah, and then
But I've been like-
no, we're
He's
not
37.
about
Bro.
there'll be 1 million profiles with Ozil as their photo,
Yeah.
and they'll go fuck Arsenal, why haven't they signed Ozil? And you're like, geezer,
Yeah.
he's shit. He's
Yeah.
not good, that's why. Like,
It's like, relax, man.
yeah,
Like,
every single day.
Twitter's just disgusting.
I hate
Fuck
Twitter
it.
sometimes.
Good
I also
segue. Good
love Twitter
segue. Good
sometimes.
segue. Have you both watched The Social Dilemma?
No.
Wow.
Oh,
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Have
I've
you?
talked about it. I watched it.
Have you?
What, on your podcast?
Yeah. We'll talk about it though. Like, it's good.
What year? I know.
It's a madness show, innit? It's a madness show, innit? It's a madness show, innit? It's a madness show, innit?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Go on. What your views on it?
Scary, innit?
Why is this so? Can you just synopsis?
Yeah. So,
like, yeah.
one of the early sort of workers at Facebook is left a few years ago, and he's doing the rounds on social and like chat and podcasts and stuff. Do you write a book, did he? He wrote a book about it. Anyway, he spoke about it. He basically goes how bad it is and how manipulative it is, and how it preys on our worst fears day in,
But
day out.
it's a bit much,
and how
man.
it's controlling our lives.
It's not though, is it really? I don't think.
How is it not?
It is in a way, but then it's like fucking hell, like relax, bro.
I don't know.
Like,
I do
it
agree.
doesn't- no, I agree. I do agree as well in a way, but then I'm also like, fuck me, man. Like, put the phone down and go outside. Like, the more you let it like control your life, the more it will.
Some people don't have that control though. Some people really get into it, and they just cannot put it down, and they just scroll.
Joe,
I know.
this is one of the issues when you don't want to go out. I mean, go. Like, this is the things you can go at. This is the thing that is. This is the biggest invention in human history since probably the printing press. That was 1690s. This is. So big, and it's not. So here's. Have you ever heard of a guy called Simon Sinek?
I think so.
Guy. He talks about find the why. One of them kind of people.
Yeah.
Anyway, he great point he said about this a few years ago. He went viral on Facebook a few years ago. He goes, basically, when you are under the age of 18, you are banned from anything that gives you serotonin. What's the thing you get when you have sex?
Serotonin.
It's serotonin.
Dopamine
Rush. You're banned from it under 18. You're banned from sex, you're banned from drugs, and you're banned from...
Is that why though?
It's one of the reasons why, yeah. You're banned from having these urges. So, but when you get a notification on Facebook or any social media app or any message, and no matter what age you are, you get a dopamine rush.
Yeah.
So we banned it for under 18s because we realised that a 5-year-old cannot deal with dopamine rush because they're fucking 5 and they're a little idiot. Even your son's a little idiot. We've realised that it's bad for them. However, you can be 14 years old like we all were and getting shit tons of notifications. Oh, Facebook, I'm getting a like. Your little 14-year-old testosterone brain is going mad thinking, oh my god. So we've realised that it's bad for them, but we let it legalise it for them at that age. We haven't thought about it at all. No one's discussing this. If you look, so on the show, it talks about suicides. Year 2010 or 11, and how it's just gotten like for under 18s killing themselves. Insta, Facebook, Twitter, that kind of culture of it. Talks about that and how bad that is for it. Dopamine rush. When they invented on Facebook the like button, it was not meant for kids. Look at this as your whole fucking day, as in who likes me, who hates me. Just nice thing to do, innit? Yeah. They're saying now, fuck me. I didn't think this would kill people. This needs to be looked at seriously, and no one's regulating.
But that's how fragile the human mind is.
That's what I'm saying. It's not Facebook.
But it's no. Here's the thing. It is their fault because here's the thing. They went to Vegas and asked people to make slot machines. How do you get people to keep going over, go and look at it, go and use it again?
Yeah.
And it's based. So our notifications on Facebook are based off of Vegas slot machines.
I get that, but then it's also.
Do you know what I mean?
It also takes someone to just be like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I don't give a fuck, so I believe.
That's what I'm saying. You just take someone to just like a normal person.
But
like,
that's fine.
One person doing it does not make a difference whatsoever.
Great point. That's fine. But when you're 15 years old and you're a little idiot you've got testosterone going through your brain, and you've got school to worry about, that girl to worry about, dance to worry about, and you're like, I can't deal with this, and you're getting this thing on your phone, and you're behaving like a cyborg, and it's saying to you, use me, someone's had a spectrum in the last 4 days. How's Granny in New Zealand? You can't deal with that.
What do you think about? Well, how would you fix that?
How do you fix it? First of all,
I also think it's about the need for information.
that's another thing. First thing you do is
Also.
you ban straight away all social media for under 18s. I don't care what they say about it. That is the very first thing you do.
Yeah.
It's designed of Vegas slot machines.
Yeah.
I've been in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a fucking mess. The people on the streets going, crawling on the streets asking for pennies to use it in casinos. Okay, that's not why we should be living in society. And here's the best thing about that. Best thing about the whole thing. Best thing about it. All of the inventors of social media apps, so Zuckerberg, Jobs, Jack Dorsey, they've said our children are banned from using social media.
Yeah.
That's it.
100%.
There's no argument.
I see that.
That's it.
Yeah.
They're saying that they made the fucking things. Why are we saying?
Mate, I'd agree with them. 100%.
Why is Tommy fucking?
I don't think a lot of people would argue that, like, oh no, I think my 14-year-old should.
Go on.
Facebook should have, like, these
I think
social media
everyone
should
agrees.
have like an age limit on them. Like,
Yeah.
you should have to be mentally mature to be on those
Yeah, I
sites.
agree.
You should have to be.
You're banned from GTA.
Yeah.
10.
If you can't play GTA or you can't play like COD or you can't play whatever because it's an 18-year-old game,
Yeah.
you should not be able to like, you should not be able to go on.
But Joe, when you
social
say
media.
things like, just be tougher, just get on with it.
Yeah.
It's not that they're children.
Yeah.
Children, we'll all have kids, probably, all of them. But we remember being 15. When you are 15, you are a little idiot.
Yeah.
That's all you are. You go to school, you come home, play FIFA.
Yeah.
And you might be forced to do some homework at some point. And then you and you get on the day. As simple as that sounds, that's all you are.
Yeah.
And it's no like, oh, our kid's special, No. Johnny's a little twat. And that's all. And that is as brutal as it sounds. That's what you are. It wasn't like a.
No, but it is pretty much like 18. You're allowed to do different stuff.
No, but you're.
You knew that.
No, I know that. But I'm saying to you is, you can't give 15-year-old lads or kids the choice of social media or not because it's not.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, I agree.
But you're saying
no. I mean, I'd ban it.
Yeah.
But then I'd also tell them
you
you do with drugs and alcohol and everything, be like,
or
this is the reason we
But
don't.
do you know what? Like, this is the same thing. Like, so you know how you get trolls on Instagram,
Yeah.
and you know how you get trolls on Twitter,
Yeah.
and people are like, oh, you got to hold these people accountable.
How?
Right, this is exactly the same. So you have to be able to identify that person. So if you can get a troll on Twitter,
Yeah.
and it can be a fake account, it can be whatever, that person should have to put in their like national security number or like their
I
passport,
agree.
or like a number that identifies them, so you know exactly who that is. So whatever it is, whatever that number is that identifies them, they should be held accountable for their actions.
Yeah.
So if they tweet a racist tweet to anyone whatsoever, it could be a footballer, it could be a celebrity, it could be a normal bloke, they should be held accountable.
Yeah.
And if they're not,
I agree with that.
then that's fucked up, right? And that should be the same with everyone. So if you should have to be 18. So if you enter into if you want to create a Facebook profile, you should have to enter your ID.
Yeah.
100%. And if you're not 18,
I agree.
you're fucked up.
I agree.
That's it. You
And you
can't
should
get on.
send Facebook a picture of yourself.
I agree.
As weird as and big brother as that sounds, that's how it should work. And then
No, but
But
like,
I still
it
say
should be like, you know how you get more like
What becomes like
multi-factor identification. Like it should be like that.
okay.
what
okay.
becomes like say Frankie Boyle would say, make a joke about a disabled like a Paralympian.
Not on Twitter. You do it on stage.
Well, say if he says it on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference between him doing that
It's his job.
and someone being
He's a comedian.
1 second. I
like
get your
someone
point.
being illegal?
I get your point. We've seen Frankie Boyle, and I absolutely love Frankie Boyle. And comedians are the last bastion of free speech, so they can say things. So Roy Chubby Brown.
But what makes someone a comedian?
So one is on stage. 2, you pay to be there, so you know what he's about.
Yeah.
So Roy Chubby Brown is an old white man. He's a racist comedian. If I go and see him live and he's something racist, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
He's mid-50s. No, he's probably 60s now. I'm an idiot. I know what he's going to say this. But I know that's what...
Yeah.
And his audience are there, and they know to say it, and they're paid to watch that happen live.
Yeah.
And that's their world, and let them be in that world. As wrong as it is and moral as it is. One, they'll all die one day. The views die with them. But that's their world, so that's fine. You do that over there.
Sure.
Twitter is different. Frankie Boy doesn't really...
It's like going to see Dave Chappelle and
Yeah,
not listening to say black jokes.
Yeah. And that's just how it is. That's
Yeah.
their world. Not the week. Frankie Boy was getting away with a lot on that.
Yeah,
But and they stopped it more because it's too far at one point. But that's their world. Comedians can do that.
Yeah.
And as long as it's not from a place of absolute constant vile. Because Frankie Boy will say this, Clarkson did a joke, not a joke. He said on BBC, on Top Gear, off camera, a nursery rhyme, and he ended it the end words.
Yeah, I know.
And Frankie Boy goes, sack him. He goes, I've never been. Obviously, he's not racist, Frankie Boy. But he goes, obviously, the reason he's not sacked is people like him, because MPs, people at BBC, journalists, they're in his world, they're in his schools. He was a joker in class, and he got away with it. And they know people like him. So if he can get away with saying that, then why Frankie Boy can't get away with saying things like jokes on stage? It's one of them.
You know what it is as well. I think like with that as well, you're right, because I think with stand-up comedy or anything like that, you're
paying for it.
You want to see it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You see what you want to see. Whereas I think Twitter and Facebook or Instagram, the reason it causes so much divide and so much fucking ag, and everyone's just being horrible to each other, is because it shows people what they don't want to see. Do you know what I mean? And then they end up just seeing what they don't want to see, and then they argue about it, and then they see something that they don't agree with, and they start talking about it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like, in a way, it's like, even though there's stuff going on in the world, not stuff going on in the world, but like even just people talking about stuff. Like they're probably going to talk about that no matter what. So just before, or sometimes they might talk about that and have like 100 people speak to them, and that's it, and everyone goes home, no one cares. Whereas now it's like they speak about that, everyone in the UK sees it, and probably 100,000 people are going to disagree with it. Then they start talking about it. And then,
even if it's your mum, even if it's your dad, like if you could, you know, when it was like the whole Black Lives Matter thing was happening, and it still is, but like if you were to post something on your Instagram like Blackout Tuesday or whatever it was, that you could have someone going, don't agree with that.
Yeah.
You could be your mum, it could be your dad, it could be anyone.
And that's fine, but
that's always going to happen. It's always going to happen, is my point. It's
because
be
Twitter and Facebook, you'd be
anyone.
like, I respond to you, how dare you agree with that? And then it starts the whole segue of that, and that's another issue of it. But
it's just pure negativity, man. Like
But hang on, I get your point, Joe. It is negative and it is down, but we're the first generation of this. We're just getting through this first bit of social media. Okay, printing presses 400 years ago, and then 20 years after that, it was like, oh, okay, we've got used to this now. We're not used to this yet. Our kids will be used to this, and someone will find ways to sort of level it out.
I don't want people to like, do you know what I mean? I don't want my children to go to school and then be like, here's something in the playground, and then tweet about it, and then get 1,000 retweets for be like,
Mikey, when
this geezer called me fat, I get 1,000 retweets. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Although it's bad, it's like, bro, like everything, like, I don't know.
My kids
just seems, at the moment, it just seems like everything has to be like.
I feel like at the moment anything goes.
If you hear something that you don't agree with, you're like, what? Nah. And then run back to your laptop, type it down. And obviously there's going to be 1,000 people that agree with you. Do you know what I mean? I could write any sort of mad shit.
You said anything about Molly May, she's like, they said what she said. She was probably, 18? No, not 18. Before Love Island. I think she had a million followers on Instagram. She's at 20, 21 now, whatever. Got over 4 million.
Yeah.
Right. That's you're not thinking like we think.
Yeah.
Whatever you say is just judged to the fucking max.
Yeah.
And it's scary. 20, I was 25 now. 21, I was a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Fucking
For
idiot.
sure.
All of us were, and
Yeah.
and that's fine saying it now. You're older. Even now, we're idiots still. But then you're still a baby. You're at school 2 years before that. It's a different world, and there's no like manual to navigate it. It's fucking scary.
You know what I feel as well though, like I feel like like obviously I started this YouTube channel as well, and I feel like all I talk about, like I feel like I've noticed like if I talk about something, or like I'm like, oh that's been, I'll talk about that this week. It's something negative. Do you know what I mean? I never go like, I never see like something and I'm like positive and I'm like, oh that's sick. I'll talk about that. It's always like something like, oh this person's done this.
I think
this
that's
person's
down
fucked
to the
up.
news.
This person's fucked up. This person's
That's
fucked
down
up.
to
We'll
the
talk about
news,
this.
man.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, and I think about it, and I'm like, all I'm doing is just talking about negative shit, man. Like, I need to be
You're
like,
quite a positive person, aren't you?
Yeah, you are.
I think I am,
think
man.
you are.
But like,
You
I just
are.
feel like I'm just talking about negative shit, man. Like, I don't care about what if someone fucks up. Like, everyone fucks up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to talk about something positive, but
Honestly, that's just what we're in today. Like the news, man.
24-hour news.
They turn it into that. They get people to look at the news based on negative headlines.
Mate, 24
They
If
want
you
to
say,
divide- they
if
want
you
to
say
divide
a
everyone,
puppy
mate.
finds a baby in a puddle 10 miles away from their home, people are going to be like, oh, fucking, it's just a baby finding them. Fucking.
Right, mate. In the 1990s, 24-hour news was invented, and that's why we
Yeah.
have constant
Yeah.
news cycle of. Well, it's usually, it is usually always awful, but we go outside tomorrow and be like, Fino's are open still.
yeah,
So is Atlantis. So is the gym.
yeah,
Everything's okay.
that's it.
But obviously, if you go to a food bank, great saying where they job out good news, bad news.
Yeah.
Marcus Rashford,
Yeah,
Sir.
big up.
And
Marcus.
no one talks about the
Marcus
gaze
Rashford.
of its
Big up Marcus Rashford, man.
Sir Marcus Rashford, unbelievable person.
Bless her.
He's a rich man.
They
He is,
thought
man.
they'd give him an MBE and he shut his mouth and he'd go away. And then they voted to not give him school meals at Christmas.
How come he got an MBE? Because he
Shut him
started
up.
the
Shut him
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Shut him
the
up.
start. No, but he
Basically,
started
shut him
the
up.
school meals in
June.
like to say like because of Corona, still give him.
Yeah, and he got that through.
And now he's like, fuck, he gives.
And then now it got so
Yeah.
they voted to not give
And
him.
now McDonald's
I
are giving
can't
a million,
believe so
a
many-
million
like, I
meals
don't-
away. You've
Yeah.
got
I don't really
local
get-
councils giving meals away. Like the geezer's done bits, man.
Go on.
He's done bits.
No, I'm just saying, I don't want to get like political in that, but do you know what I mean? Like, I respect everything Marcus Rashford's doing, man.
Yeah, he's a guy, man.
He's
a ledge.
21.
He's a ledge.
He's good.
Complete
He's
ledge.
killed it. He's absolutely smashing it.
If you don't think Marcus Rashford's a good guy at this point, it's like
That's what I'm thinking.
you
like,
need to evaluate
do
your own
people-
life.
Do
Yeah,
people think
for sure.
like with the free meals and that? Like,
Yeah.
I think surely it's just always going to be like a good idea to give.
There's a lot to say around this. So,
But I think like
I feel like it's the level of cost.
economically,
Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean? Like, surely in the long run it's going to be okay. Like, because I think when I was in primary school, like, if we had like a free meal and that, everyone
You
would
didn't
kind of be in the
qualify
same
for it,
boat.
mate.
as
You
that,
don't
I think.
qualify.
Joe,
you didn't qualify it. Put that.
Oh,
You
shit.
didn't qualify for free school meal.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but if I did, it would be like everyone would be kind of like in the same boat in that. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather.
What do you
I remember thinking like I'd rather have a free school meal. Like I wish I could have a
It
free.
wasn't
school
like they
meal.
go up and like, oh, it's free. It's like,
No, we used to have like
Yeah.
different like queues. I swear.
But do you know what it is?
no,
It's
we
like
didn't.
We did, man.
Did you? Jesus.
Not like
you
different
really?
queues and that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What,
I think,
primary
never read
school?
that. Yeah, yeah.
I think so.
Like primary school.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You sure it wasn't like one from one age, one different age? I think it'd be that. Like reception one end.
No, I swear
year
people
one
had
level
like
end.
different like. I don't know, man. I think I was.
Was you paying for it at school? We wouldn't be paying for it. No, you wouldn't, mate.
No, I don't
You
think
wouldn't
so.
be paying for it in year 6 years old. You're like,
£3. No,
He wouldn't have been paying, but his parents might be
but
paying.
he wouldn't be there paying with money, would he?
No, of course not.
That's what he's saying.
No,
No, he's not.
saying
He's
that.
not saying
no,
that. He's saying
I'm
like
that.
his
I think-
parents might have been paying.
I think,
But, like, you
no,
wouldn't
but I
be
think there
confused.
was a difference between like.
Joe, I promise
Okay.
you, that's not the case.
You
They
swear?
would not put queues. They would not put 7 and 5-year-olds in different queues, mate.
No, not different queues maybe, but I think I knew what was going on.
No, there's no way.
What, you sussed it out?
I think I was just right.
You're a pretty smart kid.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
no,
that's
he's
just
definitely
out,
a smart kid, but I don't know if he sussed
I
it.
swear I sussed
You
it
reckon
out,
you
bro.
sussed it?
I think I was there in the queue like, he didn't pay.
Oh!
Not even in a peak way, bro. Not even like, I didn't
What, you were
judge.
sat there going,
Bro, I didn't.
bro, this guy,
No.
This guy didn't pay for it.
I didn't judge. I didn't judge. I just remember being like, he's moving weird. I remember like
What's
he's
the horse rat?
War Agreement.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why, bro.
Yeah.
That's why.
Joe,
No, I just remember like he's moving a bit differently. He got a
Joe,
little less gravy.
honestly.
You know what I mean? I remember
Cool,
something
mate.
happened.
He's moving different.
There was something in the air. Trust me. But I'm not. That's what I'm saying. It's a bad thing. Like I don't think.
I
Like,
promise you, mate, your school if you're under the age of 11, you don't pay for it. You turned and got it. It wasn't like a.
No,
miss. What's £4 on the?
No,
six?
I'm not.
Imagine buying going.
But it's what I'm
What's
saying.
my money? I don't know how it works.
I'm not saying I pay. I'm not saying I had cash.
You're saying
here's
you're
my
in the
money.
queues. If you're in the same queue.
I'm saying
You're definitely in the same queue.
Yeah.
You would not be put in different queues. That's like
Different
Mate,
years.
that's
though.
too bait. It's too bait.
Hang on.
It's too
I
bait.
just thought I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is.
different years.
no.
Rowan, first sitting, second sitting.
Of course it is.
That's what it was,
First
mate.
Of course it
The
is.
second
Of
sitting,
course
yeah.
it
What the hell is
is.
first in second?
So different.
My man's
minutes.
going in getting his freaking pink custard tart.
Yeah.
Right, going getting his pink custard cake. Getting with his
Bro,
with
what
custard.
primary school do you go to first sitting, second sitting? What is
Yeah,
this
it
like?
was always
The
that.
grounds?
It was always that.
Yeah, it was always
What the
that.
hell, bro? No, man.
Always.
I got
Because
my.
otherwise, everyone's started at the same time.
Yeah, Joe, you always got yours first. You
Did
didn't
you?
think about you didn't think about me the
What, you got first sitting, second sitting?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the hell was that, bro? That
What
sounds like a limerick.
Oh,
First sitting, second sitting.
What do you
is
mean?
that, bro?
First seat and second.
So you went up and got like.
No. So basically, like, year like one were going first, the first 15 minutes, and then
Yeah.
they'd done, and then
Yeah.
like year two were going, and then year three were going, whatever, that kind of thing, like different minutes.
Exactly what Ben Kelly's
Whatever,
Yeah.
man, big up, but.
But basically, yeah, what he's done is amazing, and
Yeah, big up.
it's shown MPs for who they are. It's shown them MPs for who they are.
Yeah.
I'm
The ones who are like going against it and just not even so like freaking Andrew Mitchell, bro. Not to bring up names, but like the geezer fucking
Nah, fuck.
Caulfield.
Mitchell, man.
He's
That's 240
he's fucked the whole of Sutton Coldfield.
I think he seems
The
like.
geezer went.
I
No,
think,
do you know what? Fuck kids who
Yeah,
can't
I
afford a
think
meal.
someone. I think someone I know, like my mum actually, like went to like a party with him, and
yeah.
he was just like bare rude. So fuck Andrew Mitchell.
I can imagine. I
I
can
count the
imagine.
elections. It'd be like 4 years. I count them.
Yeah.
And he turned
Out of
up.
a hobby or.
Hobby. You
Hey,
paid
hey,
for it.
hey, you didn't specify, bro.
You paid for it.
Hey, you didn't specify.
You nerd.
Just
I-
joking.
I was
just
like,
joking.
I love democracy. It's so fresh.
Oh, you just-
No, I paid for it. But basically, I'm counting elections. Came towards in the end, and he turns up, and he walks in at 2:30. Everyone's knackered, and he walked round. Oh, thank you. Shakes someone's hand. Everyone can see it. Police like this. Police like this. Is that the plagiate? He's like, yeah. They're like, wanker. All the
Really?
cops are like, wanker. Yeah. So obviously, he knows he's won.
Yeah.
He knows he's won. He's St Goldfield.
Yeah,
He could shoot babies in the mouth,
that's true. You know.
and he wins still. It wouldn't
Yeah,
matter
he
at
could.
all.
You could.
But it was the year that Corbyn came close to winning.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh god, because they won like 8,000 votes, which is a very small margin. This
This is a touchy subject.
it's a touch,
but
yeah.
Corbyn. Anyone other than Corbyn would have won. Anyone other than Corbyn would have won.
Last year,
Yeah.
no way at all. Brexit.
Anyone other than Corbyn.
Brexit. No, that election was about Brexit.
Look,
Rowan, the election was about
everyone
Brexit.
loved Labour last year.
No,
But
3 years ago.
For me,
not
anyone
3
other than
years.
Corbyn would have won.
3 years
That's
ago.
my opinion, anyway.
Harsh.
That's how I
Basically,
feel.
the election was
That's
about
how I
Brexit.
feel.
It was about Brexit. It was all about Brexit.
Not
Even now, it's about Brexit.
Yeah.
If you're from Bolt,
Brexit's already going through at this point now.
But no, hang on.
It's already
See,
going
last,
through.
no,
It's
but
already
now,
going through.
now, not last December, mate.
It was-
remember,
No, it was still
get
already
Brexit-
going through.
No, but like, hang on. You had Labour saying we'll do another.
No,
No,
I
we're
think that's
We're getting too political, man.
Yeah,
Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's wrap this up.
Marcus Rashford, unbelievable.
So,
What a player.
Marcus
Scores goals.
Rashford, legend.
PSG
Speeds kids.
away,
Scores goals, speeds kids.
single parent family.
Jeez.
One of you said about
What
the
we'll do, we'll wrap this up, and I
Yeah.
want to tell you. I'm going to ask you a last question. I'm
Go on.
going to say,
Okay.
I want you to give me the positions of the final Premier League season this year, of where West Brom, Arsenal, and Aston Villa will finish. I'll go first. I think Arsenal will probably finish 5th. I think Villa will finish 10th, and I think West Brom will finish 16th. You go.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate to do this. Okay. West Brom.
Get the fuck out, bro.
West Brom are gonna finish 17th,
Oh.
which is safe.
Yeah, standard.
Villa are gonna finish 11th. Arsenal. Hey, come on. Arsenal They're going to finish fourth.
Fourth.
Yeah, I knew you'd say fourth.
Thomas Partey, the new Patrick Vieira, will take us to fourth place.
I'll take that. What about you then?
Who's worse than West Brom?
You joking?
Fulham,
Fulham worse than
Sheffield
I was
United,
being nice, man.
United.
Don't make me
Who
get.
else is there?
and you
Brighton.
Newcastle.
probably got.
Brighton are good,
No,
man.
Newcastle ain't bad.
Sheffield
Hey,
United.
they've lost 4.
Have
They're doing well.
You joking? Sheffield United.
United.
Yeah, it's definitely
Fulham.
Fulham, Sheffield.
Burnley started bad.
Burnley could be bad.
I've not seen
Burnley
Albion's
could-
new striker,
Burnley could be bad.
so I can't. I've
I
got to be
want-
nice.
I want-
Okay, just
Hey,
fuck
they've
off.
got
I'll be
they've
nice.
got Grady Diagana.
He's class.
Hey,
Yeah, but I wish
he
brought
does
him.
bits, bro.
Pereira's so much better though.
Pereira's
Pereira's
good as
insane.
well. Oh, I'll say Albion 17th.
Yeah.
Last time of the season.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Old.
Do you reckon you'll go down
fans
this
on the
season?
pitch. What?
This guy.
Do you reckon you will?
Barkley and Grealish.
Do you reckon you'll win the championship
Swings.
next year? You'll win that. If you went down, do you reckon you'd win?
Mate, I've got half. Honestly, other than Pereira and the guy,
See, why
none
do
of
you
your
have to
players start for us.
get, why do you have to get rude?
Single one. What?
Why do you have to like be really?
You rude.
No, it wasn't. I said, do you reckon you'll win the championship if you went down this year?
Championship.
That's a normal question.
Joe.
To be fair, if you went down this year, you would not come back up.
Are you
No,
joking?
you
100,000,000%.
We signed
let me go.
Colin Grant on about
1
17
million
year
percent. They would
contract.
not come back up. They would not
No,
come back
we
up.
signed Pereira on like a 15-year contract. We signed everyone on the
You celebrate with me. Since championship for was dead league.
Colin Grant, you mad? He's about 13. He's fucking got
Hey,
years.
grown
man.
man. He's a grown man.
No, he's not
Anyway,
22.
I reckon we'll get God willing 9th.
That's
I think 11th.
I
Which
reckon.
is good for you.
I counted that. I was like, we're better than 10 teams in this league.
Okay, who?
Albion,
Do
Newcastle,
you want to bring the Premier League table up? So you
Burnley,
can have a look.
Palace.
Palace are
Fulham.
better than you. Man.
No, no,